Hey, what's up? John Sonmez here. So I got this comment from Thomas Topica on this. And he says, hey John, I got a question. So, he says, Timo, I got a girl coming to my house and I'm still a virgin. I'm not sure if she is. We never discussed this. Can you give me any tips for a beginner who's never been this far with a girl? Thank you. This is what I'm going to tell you, man. Alright, so listen up here. The shit is not going to go well. Alright? And I'm not saying this to be negative. I don't even know you. I'm not trying to judge you. But I'm telling you this so that you'll understand that this is not the be-all, end-all. This is just a first in many of these similar adventures in your life. And this is how you have to view it, right? Let's say that I'm going for my job interview. My very first job interview, okay? I am not going in there putting all the pressure on myself saying, oh, I have to get this job. Oh, this is going to be the best interview ever. Now, I'm going to try my best, and I'm going to do my best, and I'm going to expect that I'm going to do well. But I'm going in there with the expectation that the reason why I'm going to this interview is because in order to get to the 10th interview, the one where I get the job, I have to go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And along that way, I learn and I progress. I become more comfortable with the process of interviewing. I become more comfortable with the, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, I become more comfortable with that. And then later, the interactions become better, and eventually, I get the job. It's the same thing I tell guys when I'm doing coaching for them, and they're going out, and they're going and talking to girls, and they're so fucking afraid, and they think that I just gotta talk to this one girl. No, you're probably gonna have to talk to like 15, 20 girls in that night, but it's fine, because when the first one is the first step, right, to getting to the second, to getting to the third, to getting to the fourth, to getting to the fifth, which will eventually result in results. Now, in this case, you're going to get some results, but you're not going to get the results that you want. This is not probably going to go great, but I'm not saying this to like tell you that I don't care and you're just going to fuck this up, but I'm telling you this to take the pressure off, okay? Because you don't need to have the pressure. All you need to do is just do what you can, do the best that you can, you know, learn from the experience. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. You step up to the bat and you've never swung a baseball bat before, you're not hitting a home run. But you're going to swing anyway. But it doesn't mean that you don't get up to bat, right? You have to do this. You're starting a new business, right? Same thing, okay? You're learning a new skill. Any of those things, you're going to have this experience, and it's not going to be great on the first time. But that's okay. It's okay. It's not a big deal, right? You got to take the pressure off, and you got to realize that this is step 1 to get to step 2, to get to step 3, to get to step 4, and eventually the results come, right? And this is how you get comfortable with things that make you uncomfortable, is you don't put too much pressure. You don't expect it all to work out on the first try. Just realize that this is a reference experience. You're going to learn from this, and you're going to grow from this, and you have to have this awkward one in order to have the not awkward one later on. So don't freak out. Don't put too much pressure. If it doesn't go well, it's fine. You get to gain these experiences in life and grow from them and move forward. And if it works out great, it's great. If it doesn't work out so great, that's okay. Because you learn something and you'll move on and you'll gain from that experience and you'll grow. And that's what life is, man. And when you approach life like that, you continually grow. You continually change. You continually are on the path to good things. But when you approach life from the anxiety viewpoint of, fuck, I gotta make this shit happen. It's gotta work. It's gotta right. And you're not having a good time, and you're not thinking about growth, you're thinking about it has to happen now, life becomes hard, and you don't grow, and you don't learn, and I'm susceptible to this. I do this to myself all the time still. I have to watch this video myself after it comes out, so I remind myself to treat life this way, and not to put so much pressure on any one encounter.